Welcome to Adventureengine and an overview of how the net rate system for travel agents or multiple staff works. Many of our tour operators work with travel agencies to do sales of their product, and many of our operators also have staff in a number of different locations. There is an add-on module for Adventureengine that provides the ability for the agents and the staff to log in real-time to your trips. Each agency and staff member will have their own account within Adventureengine, and the management of the company will set privileges and security for these agents and staff. Privileges means you can dictate which trips are available to the agent. This also allows you to set a net rate either by dollar amount or by a percentage. So for instance, maybe you're offering them a 90% net rate, or on a trip that's $500, you're now offering them a net rate of $400. You can also choose which of the trips you want to make available to agents. This allows you to be able to promote certain trips at a higher level, or actually exclude certain trips from the agency distribution network. The other feature of the agency and staff net rate area is you can set security levels. Security levels means that you can provide privileges to certain staff. So if you have an upper management individual or an agency that you have a good relationship with, they can perhaps add additional staff and additional privileges for agents or staff under them. They may be able to do transfers, refunds, cancellations, edits, be able to use the merchant account, and be able to run reports. Or perhaps it's a staff person that is only allowed to just process sales. You decide as the tour operator. What this means is that when any agency or an out-of-office staff person makes a booking on one of your trips, it's immediately updated in your inventory. So there's no question about who sold what was available, and there's no waiting. So there's no emailing or phoning by agencies to find out how many seats you have available. They can go into their own interface and do the bookings right away while they've got the clients there. In many of our case studies, this means that tour operators can save up to 70% of their time in dealing with agencies because it removes the need for the agency to make calls to the tour operator about availabilities. In addition, it's very useful for additional staff who are in multiple offices to be able to log in and again see what the availability is and go ahead and process a sale. So as an agent or as a staff member, I would just see this section. I would go in and I would add a sale. I can see right away how many seats are available. I can choose the number of participants and any other discount areas. And I can add on extras that are available in this tour, for instance a photo package or accommodation. Discounts and premiums are again in the privilege area. Maybe this is a high-level staff person who is allowed to provide discounts to customers as they're face-to-face and dealing with them on a sale. Maybe they're not. That's up to you as a tour operator to include this. Agents or staff people can take a deposit or a full amount, and they'll also have to enter their information in regard to their IDs. When we hit save, the next thing that comes up is the information that you as a tour operator need for each sale that is done. This can include all the contact information for the client, as well as information like customized questions. Maybe this is a canoeing trip or a rafting trip, and you need to know if this person can swim or not. You customize what these questions are per trip, and the agent or the staff person will have to fill them out in order to complete the sale. They also have the ability to then send an email receipt. For the tour operator, they can then go into their reporting section, and they can run reports based on agents in this section here. And they can see which agency, the agency name, what their net rate was, and how much is owing from that agency. Now, of course, for staff, this would probably be 0, but for an agent, what this does is it automatically gives you a snapshot for both yourself and the agency to see how many trips, which clients, how much net rate, and how much they're owing in any given time period. So again, this really reduces the administration that goes into doing agency-type relationships. And these reports can be run anytime by both the tour operator and the agent. This will save you a lot of time when it comes to accounts receivable and payable. This has been a very, very brief overview of how the agent module, which is an additional module with the Adventureengine system, works for tour operators. If you'd like to find out more about how this system can work with your own business model, please give us a call or email us, and we'll set up a free, no-obligation demo online for you, and we can discuss your business model, the applications of the system, and the best way it can work for you. And remember, portals are a whole nother way you can also deal with agencies that even removes the account receivable and payable, so be sure to talk about that as well when you contact one of our representatives. Thank you very much for joining us, and we look forward to working with you further.